I care about issues of social justice and dealing with the racism and racial disparities in our culture is a part of my faith as a Christian. It's what I understand being a Christian is about healing our world and working on trying to overcome our brokenness as people. So that's my vocation, that's my calling, that's who I am. Where it hits me in my gut existentially is I'm the parent of 2 biracial children. My wife and I are both white, and we adopted at birth through open adoptions our sons, who are now 11 and 8, and who had African-American birth fathers and Caucasian birth mothers. And if you look at my sons, they look like light-skinned African-Americans. And my sons are beautiful. They're beautiful, they're handsome. They are, my wife and I say they are better than our combined DNA could have ever produced. But they are reaching the tween age. They are a few years away from, to some white people, to no longer looking cute and beginning to look threatening. And I wish that wasn't the case, but the statistics, the research overwhelmingly says that young men of color, especially ones that are African American or perceived as African American, are treated differently. They're treated differently in schools. They are treated differently by authority figures. They are treated differently by law enforcement. They are treated differently by the criminal justice system. And so I feel very ill-equipped as a white father to talk with my brown-skinned sons about what they're going to have to face. Thankfully, so far, most of their experience has been overwhelmingly positive with most areas of their life. But we're beginning to have conversations, and I'm not even the one initiating it. My 11-year-old saw a video at school about an African-American mother talking about her African-American teenage son and what she's had to have, the conversation she's had to have with him. It's the talk that African-American parents have with their black sons. And so he came home and said, "Dad, when I go in a store, is it true that I need to keep my hands out of my pockets? And I need to make sure that I always keep my receipt so people won't think I'm shoplifting?" And I had to say to him, some people are going to think, because of the color of your skin, that you're more likely to steal things. And that's not fair. And that sucks, and you shouldn't have to live with that, but that is unfortunately reality right now. And so yes, as you get older and you get to go out on your own with your own money and go into stores, you are going to have to watch how you act. And you are going to have to keep your hands out of your pockets. And you're going to have to keep your receipt. And when you start driving, you're going to have to be careful how you act. And when you interact with police, everyone should be respectful of police officers and call them sir and not make sudden moves. But you especially are going to have to, because of the color of your skin, because there are going to be some people who, to some degree or another, are going to judge you differently. And I wish you didn't have to live with that, but you do. And so you're going to have to be, every child who grows up has to be careful about the kinds of friends they choose, and to not choose friends who make bad choices and who seek out trouble. But especially because you have the color of the skin you do, you especially are going to have to do that, because some people are not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Most people, hopefully, are not going to judge you differently than they would anyone else. But some people are, and it's real. And having to say that to my sons breaks my heart, Because within our family, we're just family. And I see them as the people they are. I love them. I want everyone to see them for the people they are and to love them and appreciate them. But that is unfortunately not the way our world works. And so when I talk about wanting white people to listen to the experience of people of color, I guess deep down what I'm saying is, I want you to be listening so that when my sons want to share their experience, you will listen to my children.